What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to Dejey, and today we're going to be talking about the Ennead. The Ennead. I know someone will ask, who is the Ennead? Or what is the Ennead? Stay tuned, and you get to know that.
The Ennead are gods of Egypt that hailed from celestial Heliopolis, a pocket dimension adjacent to Earth. An interdimensional nexus between Heliopolis and Earth is located somewhere in Egypt. They have been worshipped by humans of Egypt as early as 10,000 BC.
So, we're starting with two gods that have been in the MCU already. So the first god is Bast. In the comics, Bast was the protector of the Panther clan, and it was also referred to as the Panther god. She was the one who gave Bashanga and the rest of his lineage the power of the Black Panther and control over Wakanda. Also in the comics, Bast is related to Khonsu and Sekhmet, and Bast is also a Psychoprom god, which also relates her to Sekhmet, which means their funeral deities. So next is Sekhmet. According to Wakandian mythology, when a man's soul reaches the afterlife, it is brought by the goddess Sekhmet and Bast to a green valley where it can run freely and in peace for all eternity. Sekhmet is a Psychopom goddess worshipped in Wakanda. Historically, Sekhmet is an Egyptian lioness goddess connected with the sun. In the comic, Sekhmet was referred to as Hathor Sekhmet, or the lion god. She was the protector of the Lion clan, a rival faction of her sister Bast's Panther clan, and an enemy of the Avengers. In some cases, it's said that Hathor changed to Sekhmet due to what the people did after Ra trying to punish the people. Sekhmet is also related to Khonsu and Bast. They are siblings. Next, these are gods that are recently been seen in the MCU through the miniseries The Moon Knight. The first god is the Moon Knight's god himself, Khonsu. Khonsu is the nocturnal god of the moon, god of vengeance and god of time. He's also the shepherd of the lost. He was the protector of travelers in the night and guardian of travelers through time. He was a member of the Heliopolitan race of gods who lived in the extra-dimensional realm of celestial Heliopolis adjacent to Earth, and was worshipped by the people of ancient Egypt. Not being able to enter the earthly plane, he would pick a champion throughout history who would work as an avatar and be guided by his will. The lone warrior would be called the Moon Knight.
These Ennead were shown to us in Moon Knight. The next god is Horus. Horus is a member of the Heliopolitan race of gods and resides in celestial Heliopolis. He is the son of Osiris and Isis. Horus is an Egyptian god of justice and retribution. After his father Osiris was murdered by Set, Horus was instrumental in helping Isis raise his father from the dead, following Set's treachery. Upon resurrection, Osiris dispatched his son Horus to find Set to make him pay for his treachery. Eventually, Horus encountered Set and their cataclysmic clash lasted centuries. So we have Hathor next. Hathor is the goddess of music and love, a friend of Moon Knight. As the god of love, Hathor possesses the ability to manipulate any man or woman, whether be mortal, god or beast, to do her bidding. When she uses such an ability, her eyes will glow a brief glow and she will say, "I command you." These powers are called amokinesis. Hathor was one of the goddesses that, along with her grandmother, the other goddess Dejey, would collect the young gods to be presented to the celestial host as a means to bring a favorable justice to earth and humanity.
After that is Isis or Isis. Isis was one of the Ennead from the generation side by Geb and Nat, themselves side by Shu and Tefnat, children of Atum. As the goddess of nature, fertility and domestication, Isis taught ancient Egyptian mortals the art of medicine and domestication. She was also a powerful sorceress. After her husband Osiris was murdered and dismembered by his jealous younger brother Set, Isis used her sorcery prowess to reassemble her husband and bring him back to life. The gods Horus, Isis and Osiris' son, and Anubis, Horus' son with Nephthys, was also instrumental in bringing or resurrecting Osiris. Although Isis' magic rose Osiris from the dead, her magic would have been useless had Anubis not especially prepared Horus' body with funeral rites and mummy wrappings. Next is Tefnut. After the death of his Ogdon creations, Ra, also known as Athurim, sired a new generation of gods, including Tefnut and her twin brother Shu, sired without a female mate. When Ra left his spawn to live in the sun, Shu took his place and became the god of air. Tefnut ruled by his side as the goddess of the rain. They sired the fourth generation of gods, Geb and Nat, respectively god of earth and goddess of the heavens, who succeeded them when other statements mention those charges of rule due to the age and infirmity of the precedent generation. The last god is Osiris. Osiris was a member of the Heliopolitan race of gods who lived in Heliopolis, Egypt. He was the eldest of Geb, god of earth, and Nat, goddess of the heavens, the brother of Set, Isis, and Nephthys, and was the Egyptian benevolent god of the dead. He married his sister Isis and sired Horus. With Set's wife Nephthys, he also sired Anubis, causing Set's resentment. As Geb stepped down from rulership, Osiris was chosen to succeed him, to the dismay of Set, who wished to rule Heliopolis. During his rule, Osiris placed mortal pharaoh in charge of Heliopolis and allowing the gods to be less involved in mortal affairs and relocate to their home in the extra-dimensional realm of the celestial Heliopolis. So yeah, basically that's something about Osiris. And Osiris was actually shown in MCU, Moon Knight. So there are other gods that were not mentioned in the list, and one of those gods is Anubis. Anubis was born from the union of Osiris with his younger brother Set's wife Nephthys. This infidelity caused Set to become vengeful towards his older brother Osiris. Anubis is a jackal-headed god of death and rebirth, along with funerals, mummification, and the afterlife. So Anubis is a god that deals with death, which is kind of like Bast, because in the Wakandan myth or legend, she and Sekhmet takes you to the afterlife. There are also other gods like Shu, other gods like Set, and etc. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, like I say always, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, peace.